Someone is going to break all the rules in order to get to you. The name is, my beloved child. Pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you since it's not typical. Heaven and earth are being moved specifically for you by this energy. To get to where you are, someone is stepping over boundaries, going beyond what is permitted, and disobeying all of destiny's rules. The reality you're about to hear will make your heart quake with both excitement and fear, so stay until the very end. You've been surrounded by a silent force that keeps drawing someone in. Nothing has been able to stop them. There hasn't been a strong enough warning to stop them. Until they are in front of you, their soul is restless and they are determined. Signs have started showing up every day. You experienced unexpected whispers in your thoughts, a peculiar heaviness in your chest, and instant goosebumps. These don't happen by accident. They are signals from the invisible world informing you that a significant event is taking place. The secret is being disclosed step by step, so don't skip it. If you do, you'll miss what was written only for you. This is the reality. Someone who formerly vowed never to enter prohibited areas is now doing just that for you. They are aware of the dangers. Even though they are aware of the repercussions, they are willing to pay the price simply to be with you. Their footsteps are already resonating in the hallways of your destiny, so stay here, my darling. The concealed name won't stay that way for very long. There will be a confession soon, and it will bear the consequences of all the rules they have violated on your behalf. Until they embrace you, until they gaze into your eyes and explain why you are the reason they have abandoned all they once held dear, their soul cannot rest. This is more than a tale. Long before you were born, the stars wrote your story. In the past, you may have felt abandoned, yet that was merely the quiet before the disclosure storm. The universe is trembling right now, and this individual is being driven to the brink so they can finally be seen by you. They are coming, even if they have to overcome tradition, distance, and every obstacle that man or spirit has erected. And as soon as you see their face, you will get why the fight was so intense and the journey so difficult. From now on, every second will be urgent. The ground underneath you trembles, the air is changing, and heaven is aligning because the revelation is almost here. Don't turn your head away. You are going to hear the name that will change everything, so don't scroll. The name was buried in the background of your everyday existence, engraved into the silence of your nights, and murmured in nightmares. It has always been there, waiting for this very moment, even if you may have ignored it. Your life won't be the same after it's finally revealed. You'll see why all of your hardships, tears, and waiting times were all meant to prepare you for this one reality. Hold your breath, then, for disobeying the law does not constitute revolt. It's love. It's destiny. Nothing can stop what is planned for you, according to the divine energy. Stay with me now, my little child, for what is happening is not typical. Time is bent by this kind of event. Every action taken by someone who has already passed the point of no return is driven by the unquenchable fire of destiny. Every heartbeat brings you closer to the startling name that has been kept a secret for far too long, so don't skip. Without realizing it, you have sensed their draw. Those unexpected emotional outbursts, those inexplicable flashbacks. They are not the result of imagination. They serve as signals. Indicates that there is someone out there who is prepared to violate all written laws and commandments in order to get close to you. Even the angels are in amazement as they watch their fight from heaven. Because very seldom does a soul rise with such resolve that even the gates of impossibility start to open. The loved one, this is that moment. You were brought here to see the secret for this reason. Their presence won't be typical. You will sense their soul trembling as they stand in front of you because it bears the weight of decisions that no one else would dare to make. They are rewriting the rules, shattering shackles, and altering fate just for you. The quiet is going to break, my darling, so lean in closer. The name has been concealed for a very long time due to pride and fear. However, no wall endures forever, and now it is crumbling under the weight of fate's decree. This individual has received warnings, restraints, and even threats of loss. But now that the attraction to you is greater than the fear, none of that matters. To be on your side, they are willing to give up their comfort, their reputation, and even their crown. Every tear you've ever shed has been preserved like gasoline for this voyage. Even if you prayed in private each night, it strengthened their resolve. Your spirit called them here, even if you are unaware of it. The need of this connection now causes even the ticking clock to bend. The surprise is not far off, so stay until the very end. Everything will change irrevocably when the name drops like thunder. Destiny is now whispering more loudly, my dear kid. This moment is evidence that you have been marked as selected. Heaven itself is allowing someone to enter prohibited area in order to reach you. Don't question your feelings at the moment. The lightness in your breath, the fire in your chest, the chills in your arms. These attest to the message's vitality. This is not anything you are dreaming about, my dear. It's coming to you. And you won't need evidence when they show up. Their voice will reveal everything they once concealed, their hands will shake with the truth, and their eyes will tell the tale. They will explain to you why they risked everything, why it didn't matter, and why you are more valuable than all the laws put together. The name is getting closer and closer. Avoid blinking. Don't turn away since it will become clear in the next manifestation of destiny. Destiny is no longer quiet, my little kid. It's roaring toward you. Every invisible force is bringing that individual closer and closer to your life because the winds have changed. The secret you've been waiting your entire life to hear is in the next few moments, so don't miss it. It hasn't been an easy path. They had to deal with storms, broken promises, and the weight of voices telling them that this was not possible. Nevertheless, there was only one name in their hearts, and it was yours. This one choice was shaped by every war they fought silently and every sleepless night they battled with themselves. Nothing could stop them from getting to you, even though they knew boundaries would be broken and regulations would be broken. Their spirit was created with you in mind. They are prepared to endure condemnation, loss, and banishment because of you. And you'll know that heaven itself approved of this irresistible force when they eventually show up in front of you. The curtain is thinning, my darling, so don't turn away just yet. Your spirit senses it more strongly the closer this individual gets. The goosebumps you had yesterday, the haphazard dream that brought back a long-forgotten memory, it was prophecy, not chance. The love of this person is no longer silent. It is now too noisy to be concealed. For the sake of standing in front of you, they are prepared to shatter customs, defy expectations, and rewrite the pages of fate. Because they seldom witness a soul incur such a great risk for the purpose of true connection, even the angels discuss this decision among themselves. However, this is precisely what is taking place in your story. Get ready, my love. The time for confession is approaching. Their words will reverberate forever, even though their voice will tremble and their eyes will burn with tears. For you, I disobeyed every rule. The name is pressing at the gates of stillness, my little kid. When the world becomes silent, you can practically hear it and feel it in your heartbeat. The universe is getting ready for you to accept it fearlessly. You have been purified in fire, tried in loneliness, and tested in patience. The time spent waiting was not in vain. It was getting you ready to accept this truth when it came. This individual wasn't meant to come back, but fate doesn't care about impossibilities. The chain of regulations, the directives issued by others, and the viewpoints of those who attempted to halt it are all crumbling. The first sound of that name will soon reach your ears, my dear. And when it does, comprehension will hush all the unsolved questions in your heart. Do not question this, my dear. Now is the moment. Everything around you is changing in preparation for the big unveiling. The coming of the truth is all that's left when the barriers have fallen and the rules have been broken. You don't realize how close the individual is. They might even be waiting for the ideal opportunity to enter your present while standing on the brink of your future. You will sense their arrival before you see it. Your spirit will quickly identify them, the silence will deepen, and the air will shift. The link will be indisputable, therefore you won't need evidence. The name is ready to be said, dear kid. Nothing in your life will ever be the same after it breaks free from the silence. The earth itself is quivering with what is going to happen, my dear kid. You have been selected to be present at a time when fate bends and the laws of everyday life cease to exist. You are on the verge of revelation, so don't skip now. In the spiritual world, the approaching person's footsteps are already resonating. Courage powers every step, and determination powers every breath. You are the fire that won't go away. They're running through walls, disobeying restraints, and silencing every voice that ever urged them to stay away. They will cross any barrier put in their way because of you. And because it's your time to be revealed, even heaven murmurs your name. You'll know right away when they do come, my love. The unstoppable force that fills your spirit as soon as they approach you is more powerful than just what they say. The stillness is soon to end, my dear. The truth has been hidden by shadows for far too long, yet light is more powerful. And now, like morning following the darkest night, the truth is advancing. A love that has refused to die is carried by this person. Despite being suppressed, rejected, and buried, it keeps resurfacing like waves breaking over rocks. It was never ordinary love, thus nothing has been able to destroy it. It was a love letter. They were instructed to halt by the rules. They were told to forget. This was impossible, even in the face of their own concerns. However, they are destroying everything that was intended to keep you separate. Don't turn away, my love. With each breath you breathe, the name you've been waiting for is getting closer, so stay with me. Your destiny has reached an irreversible point, my little kid. The reality is no longer concealed. It is getting ready to hit like lightning over a pitch-black sky. You won't be the same after it happens. They are prepared to confront what others would flee. What others would cling to, they are willing to give up. They are prepared to admit things that others would never dare to. Rebellion is not the issue here. It has to do with heavenly alignment. It's about a love so strong that it can't be stopped by the tallest walls. This message was intended for you to hear since you wouldn't be ready for the impact without it. Soon, my dear, you will understand why heaven broke all the rules for you. The time is almost here, my darling. The truth is pressing on the walls of quiet, creating a crushing atmosphere. Hold on to the very end because what you are going to hear will change your life in addition to being shocking. To get to you, this person has traveled through fire and darkness. They have engaged in conflicts that others were unable to witness, yet each one has only strengthened their bravery. Their spirit is now burning with a single goal to get to you. They were unaffected by human laws, customary norms, or personal anxieties. Because your existence was worthwhile, they broke each and every one of them. The name is at the threshold of revelation, my child. Your fate will change in ways you never could have predicted after it passes through that door. The skies have kept this secret for a very long time, but they are no longer able to hold it, my little child. Destiny's pressure is too great. Fate's pull is too powerful. You are just a few seconds away from hearing what was written just for you, so don't go just yet. This individual is not merely disobeying the law. Generations of silence are being broken by them. Walls that were constructed long before you were born are being demolished. They are acting in this way because they were unable to resist your soul's call. Your loneliness, your tears, and your longing were never disregarded. They all turned into keys that opened doors that were never supposed to be opened. And now that destiny has selected this moment, those doors stand open. The name you've been waiting to hear is about to emerge from the shadows and enter the light, so get ready, beloved. Listen carefully, my darling. From the start, you have been ready for this. All of the challenges, heartaches, and delays were preparations rather than punishments. Unseen but potent, this person has been circling your life like a silent storm. The storm is now uncontrollable. It has to shatter. You won't be destroyed when it does. You will be delivered by it. In wonder at this moment, even heaven bends. Angels who were tasked with upholding the laws now observe from a distance as those same laws are disregarded in the name of eternal love. The way is almost clear, my child. The name is quivering and ready to be uttered. When it is, it will resemble light-encased thunder. The countdown has started, my little child. It is palpable in your chest. It's palpable in your breath. Something is on its way. The story you've been waiting for will be shaped by the words that follow, so don't miss this. This person has your recollection in their veins like fire. Every time you tried to move away, they got closer. Your picture merely became more deeply ingrained in their soul with each order to forget. Rules, obstacles, and limitations all fell apart in the face of this unbreakable bond. Nothing can now change what has already been written. The sound of chains snapping will always be audible to you. This individual has selected you over all human-made laws, comfort, and fear. They are at your life's doorstep, prepared to enter at whatever cost. Your soul will recall as soon as you glimpse their face. The recognition will be instantaneous and the link will be indisputable. You'll understand why they disregarded all the rules, and you'll sense the truth in every heartbeat. The name is almost here, my youngster. Stay with me, for what's about to happen will alter everything you believe to be true. The atmosphere is heavy because the secret is getting closer, my little child. You are in the midst of an event that will live on in your memory forever. Now, don't scroll away. This is the pivotal moment. The boundaries of no return have already been breached by this individual. Because safety was meaningless without you, they set fire to the bridges that had previously kept them safe. And now the route to your heart is being illuminated by the fire of their choosing. Every sign that appeared out of nowhere, every whisper in the wind, and every dream that woke you up were not coincidences. They served as proof that this fate was unavoidable. The next time you take a deep breath, the name can appear like lightning, revealing all, so be prepared, beloved. Listen, my dear. In realms you cannot see, heaven has already called your name. The one who is approaching has heard the echo of your destiny, and despite their best efforts, they are powerless to stop it. Rules were designed to keep individuals in check. However, certain relationships are too strong and divine for human intervention. You are currently experiencing one of those connections, my dear. They have experienced the consequences of their choice. They have tallied the perils, losses, and risks. However, they picked you. And that decision will leave a lasting, sacred impact on your life. The quiet is almost ending. The name that has been concealed in darkness will soon be revealed in the light. Do you sense that quick stirring in your chest, my little child? That's your spirit realizing what's going to happen. The revelation you believed might never occur is just a few seconds away. Time itself is bending to bring the moment that this individual has been longing for. Everything in your immediate environment is working together to bring you face to face with the person who disobeyed all rules in order to get to you. Their affection is unique. It is timeless, ferocious, and unwavering. It's the kind of love that turns the impossible into dust and transforms the atmosphere around you. Don't turn away, my love. The name is nearer than both your breath and your shadow. It's almost here. The gates are opening, my dear. The invisible bonds are shattering. Destiny is about to give you the answer your heart has been waiting for as the last veil lifts. This individual is poised to intervene from the periphery of your world. Nothing was more important to them than reaching you, therefore they have disregarded all the rules, breached all boundaries, and hushed all doubts. Your soul will instantly recognize the name when it finally reaches your ears. There won't be any hesitancy or denial, just clarity and truth will overwhelm your existence. Your entire life will change when the name is revealed, so get ready, dear child. The curtain is now paper thin, my little kid. The vibration of that name is practically palpable as it presses against the quiet, pleading to be let go. This is the most important aspect of your destiny, so don't miss it. The regulations that were supposed to keep you apart have already fallen apart. This heavenly link has caused walls that were too high to scale to crumble. There is no longer anything in the way. Because, clear's throat, love selected you, all laws, warnings, and barriers have been disregarded, broken, and forgotten. And that decision is currently changing the course of your future. The unveiling is just a few seconds away, so lean closer, beloved. The name is trembling at your spirit's entrance. Time itself has been waiting for this moment, my dear. This realization was the result of everything you've experienced, including the suffering, waiting, and bewilderment. It was a divine alignment and never a delay. Your essence has been carried by this person like a secret flame inside their chest. Every effort to put it out was unsuccessful. It burned brighter with each attempt to bury it. And now, regardless of the expense, they are prepared to stand in the open. Their soul has determined that you are worth every danger they must take, every rule disregarded, and every crown lost. Your tale is about to change, my child, for the secret name will soon become your reality.